Peterbot is crazy when it comes to W keying, so in this video I'm going to be breaking down a bunch of his W key methods from his 41 kill solo victory cup win and a couple more fights from the dual cash cup finals. All these methods will be easy to implement into your gameplay and guarantee to help you get better, so make sure to stick around to the end so you don't miss anything. Starting off with something small that Peterbot does in order to win every fight is that he never double swings on a wall or a floor. For instance, he double swings to get this cone, but right after he swings once at the floor then pulls his shotgun out right away. The reason he does this is because his opponent is more likely to add it on him when he's going for the pickaxe. You can see that this tactic works later on in the fight when he swings on the wall once, then takes out his shotgun and his opponent decides to run out. The second method that Peterbot uses while W keying. When Peterbot goes to approach his next fight, he's always making sure to approach from a right hand peek. He makes a box on the left side and also uses the method I previously talked about. You can see every time he makes a play on his opponent's wall, he's always standing on a right hand peek. His opponent does end up running away, but he's able to easily chase him down and get the kill. But before we head into the next method, I do want to show you guys a map where you're able to practice your shotgun aim and maybe end up getting an aim like Peterbot. So in this map, you can practice different peaks and angles. I'll leave the code in the description, or you could type in 200 headshot only and find it right here. Heading into the third method, before Peterbot starts any fights, he always likes to deal damage to his opponent before his opponent sees him. And in this scenario, he's able to deal 114 damage with the DMR. This leaves Peterbot open to playing more aggressive since he knows he has the health advantage over his opponent. He simply just pickaxes into his box and gets the kill. Heading into the fourth method, once again Peterbot goes for early damage before starting the fight, but he misses the shot. He goes for high ground, which makes his opponent box up below him. The method that Peterbot uses is faking out his opponent. Peterbot swings once on the wall that he wants to take, then fakes out his opponent by going up and pickaxing the roof, and then he drops right back down and takes the wall. He's able to do 126 damage, which leaves him with a major health advantage. Now he can easily chase down his opponent using the dashes and get the kill. Heading into the fifth method, when Peterbot approaches his next opponent, he knows where his opponent is based off the visual sound effects. Peterbot sprays the wall and the cone in order to get his opponent to come out of hiding. Even though he took about 60 damage from doing this, he was able to easily kill his opponent since his opponent didn't play any safe angles like a right hand peek. Heading into the sixth method, this method is a defense tactic. Peterbot decides to dash into a bush and takes about 100 damage. He's able to get out of the situation and make space. You can see he makes a 2x1 box here, which is the best tactic for fighting against your opponent. As soon as his opponent sees this and tries pressuring, he immediately turns around and runs away. But of course, we all know how Peterbot is, so Peterbot turns around and chases him down. The next method Peterbot does only works if you have the dash medallion, or if you're by the lake that gives you the dash effect. What Peterbot does here is that he dashes up in the air so his opponent can't see him at all. Then he takes the wall that his opponent just edited. You can tell his opponent was not ready for the surprise attack at all. Peterbot gave him no time to react, and then he places a cone and he easily gets the kill. The thing that's really tricky about this is that when someone dashes up in the air, you have no audio of it, so when they come down to attack you, you have no idea. Another method Peterbot uses while W keying is constantly applying pressure. In this fight, he's always applying pressure. First on his opponent's floor, and then on his opponent's cone. Then he applies pressure on different sides of his opponent's wall until his opponent makes a mistake, leaving him with an easy kill. A little bonus tip that you guys might not have seen is that after Peterbot gets the shot off, he places a stare immediately, just in case he's not able to eliminate his opponent. Now let's head into the next method. Like everyone else, Peterbot does make mistakes while fighting. Right here, he edits out under his opponent and loses a lot of his health. As his opponent keeps pressuring, Peterbot keeps making space until he's able to predict his opponent and do a little bit of damage. This makes his opponent back off, which gives Peterbot time to use his fizz and get away. He didn't kill his opponent in this fight, but seeing the way he's able to disengage from his opponent and go on to win the game is something that should be noted. In this next method, Peterbot's able to deal 100 damage to his opponent on height. While pressuring his opponent, he momentum phases through his opponent's wall into his box in order to get the kill. He did use this method in some earlier fights, but this was the only fight I saw where he used it in order to get the kill on his opponent. If you guys are enjoying this video so far and feel like you're learning a lot, then make sure to check out the Fortnite Masterclass where you can watch some pro VOD reviews just like this video from Muzz, Tayson, Vadil, and so many other pros. The link is in the description, so make sure to check it out. Now that we've seen a couple of methods from Peterbot in the solo victory cups, let's go into the dual cash cups to see how him and Poyo fight as a duo. In the first fight that Peterbot and Poyo take, Peter's able to get a body shot snipe, meanwhile Poyo is pushing from a different angle. In duos, it's really important to focus on applying pressure from different angles. They're able to easily wipe this team out of the lobby from playing better angles and getting damage before the fight even starts. In this next fight, Peterbot and Poyo once again end up playing different angles, which allows Peter to do a bunch of damage. Now that their opponents have created even more space, Peterbot ends up switching up his angles again, which easily allows him to get a kill on the cold, and then right after he takes down Acorn. This just shows how important it is to switch angles, since it even works on the previous FNCS winners Acorn and Cold. Starting off this next fight, Peterbot's able to play a little more aggressive, meanwhile Poyo's putting some more pressure from a different angle. This is something that you're going to see a lot of pro teams do if you watch. Peterbot and Poyo are able to get on different angles and easily get the first kill, and then right after use their dashes to chase down the next opponent. Now let's take a closer look on how Peterbot's able to get a bunch of kills during Endgame, since this is something that most players tend to struggle with, and it's where Peterbot tends to get most of his kills. But before we head into some Endgame fighting techniques, I do want to show you guys a little bit about my map. My map offers piece control, mechanics, and aim training. I'm going to be honest, I haven't made some updates in about 2 weeks, but I'm going to have some new updates coming soon and possibly a new map, so make sure to stay tuned on that. Now heading back into the endgame, Peterbot plays more of a fragging role when it comes to endgame, while Poyo stays on height and secures the win. In order to get a refresh, Peterbot gets above the teams that are closest to height and applies as much pressure as he can. You can see here it works on Yamzo. And then later on in the game, it works again on another duo. Peterbot will also play on his opponent's wall, while Poyo is pressuring them from above. The same strategies they use during mid-game fights, they tend to bring them into endgame. Peterbot keeps this up the whole game and is able to wipe out another duo with the help of Poyo on height. Then they're able to suffocate the last team, and Peterbot goes down on them, getting the win with a combined 30 kills. If you guys enjoyed this style of a video and want to see me look over and show some strategies that other pro players use, then make sure to let me know which pro you'd want to see in the comments. Also make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because that will help the video get pushed out, and I do really appreciate it. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.